for that question. That training was a very simple training. We were chosen, three of us. One, that two guy from America, that two of us from Zambia, and two from South Africa. We were taken to South Africa to be trained for 2021 on the rigging system. We had two things there. We went, the first one, we are calling it Heart and Mind, where the government was supposed to come and install servers in all these areas, markets, shopping malls, stations, to be monitoring what is being discussed in the group chats, to be monitoring what is discussed on the phones. And we had an access to switch on someone's phone, wherever you are. Just looking at how you are posting, like the way maybe Jandy is talking a lot, maybe Remy or Sherisha, I will switch off his phone. He cannot screenshot the message, he cannot send the message. But all he can do is just to make a call and talk time, no minutes. Then there was that booklet with the vehicles. Those vehicles were meant to instill fear in electorate. Those vehicles were supposed to be released in the street a week before. And those vehicles were supposed to be patrolling with police in full gears, military gears, because we were supposed to release paramilitary police patrolling, instilling fear in the electorate. There are different vehicles there. There's an ambulance, there's a riot, whatever they call it, whereby if ngamwaoche fintumu street, charasa chipiange, then the police comes in. And the ambulance there, in case you attack the police, the ambulance wangu, it was full equipped with everything, and the doctors inside and the nurses and the treatment inside. Unfortunately, I was fished out to say, you are not one of us. And the Muzungus told them to say, Uyunga mwaramu funyapo. This system needs to cancel because he knows everything. We are sorry. We asked you to give us the right people. And you chose these right people. How come? It was facilitated from high authority by well-known people, connected, highly connected, and were sent. That's when we are sent to go. Apo tuimininavengi kwati to the 4, somewhere there 4, after training. We are getting trained at night, and we're supposed to get some people from OPI and some people from Zikta to go and get trained. And after getting trained, we're supposed to be given our own software. After the software, they were supposed to be deleted so they cannot monitor us. Because if it remains that side, the virus the monitor. If they said, no, this is your own software. So if you look at all those things, and you're not telling me that you are not ready for 2021, you are not confident to say to Capita 2021. I'm not saying this because I'm bitter. I'm not a bitter person. Very nice vehicles provided by then, before Emmanuel Mamba left, before I meet Tabaraku, the current ambassador, who was also an intelligence officer in the Ministry of Defense. He was sent there because after this thing became a flop. So, gentlemen, we know a lot about this government, but if you push us so far and so hard, we'll be able to spill beans a lot. Us, we are very well trained, high trained. So that's why I'm Mufandela, and sometimes others get says to say, Walker, when he articulates issues very well. But what? You know, both of you, I know you are in PF, but the power that I had in PF, I had unlimited power. We are given unlimited power. I was able to enter any office anywhere in this country without an appointment. Even if I find you in the meeting, I had that power to interrupt the meeting and call for the person that I've been sent to talk to and deliver the message. But it's not abuse of power. It's not that I'm bitter. No, time just came that I was perceived differently. And of course, I was just doing my job. But still, I had the heart for Zambia. Because what I was supposed to do, I was supposed to make a lot of money. A lot of money. A lot. Not in Damashakwanga. I was supposed to make a lot of money. But my conscience was not able to put me in a free mode, whereby I make money, I'm enjoying alone, but the majority Zambians are wallowing in poverty and are crying while I'm enjoying. I said, no, this is not me, unless otherwise. As long as I don't sleep without eating, I do eat 3 meals a day, I'd rather go like that. Then this is not with me. I started discussing with my friends to say, but do you think this is right? And little did I know that I was selling myself off. And we were dismantled. The guy is back in America. The other two of us were here. 2 of them remained in South Africa. The other one was from Israel, but he stays in South Africa. So vasherisha vari kuisana vanhanikani navaremi hatinenkani yamuchivuko. We have information, my dear. We have information. They saw a level of intelligence and what we are capable of doing. I was negotiating on behalf of the government. The other guy also, like the one who has stayed so like Ulom Sungum, is a Congolese French by Belgian by origin. So even when I was discussing Naleka na high level team, kulusako kwa Naleka pa Protea Towers, vari nsonkereri apo pona Naleka. South Africa was at Sandton, Capital Empire. Sister Nankan kutaishwa nokuishwa Sister Tilda. So certain things, to that what team to that we should to the no, we know. Even when you come into my inbox, I'll tell you more, which you don't even know. Tuaredi if you are na abantu mtambira pa TV mitamwakalia pono kuja hapo na bene. Nafo msupport hata mwa issue.